let your flow sound use. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super up. Step up in the place, then you must step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head knob that make you your neck. But I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you. Busta Rhymes coming through from the footmost squad. Boy Scouts who I be.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Chargers. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And here we go from LA. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Now run here with Amari on Hampton. And he got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on 1st down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt to that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
It's Hampton on 2nd. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Set. What is it?
Herbert from the gun. It's on target to Moore. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Let's go, let's go. Ready.
Shotgun give to Hampton. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
This one will not connect. That's incomplete. They are testing this coverage on the opening drive, but it's holding up so far. 3rd down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You could see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
On 3rd down, Herbert. And this one doesn't go far.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not getting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And a fair catch made here at the 17.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. The first carry now for Sean Smith. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City. New set of downs for them from the 31. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
That's another quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Right back to Rice, caught again. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can come in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that first down.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Sends this to the end zone. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs have a great first drive and get the game's first points. All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Now Herbert to throw. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys. I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see here, 2nd and 19. Shotgun snap to Herbert. This one's complete. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. And dose of the hurry up here.
6 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Throwing on first is Herbert. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe block as he's sent out. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. up. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Herbert to throw once more. That one connects. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers start to fight back with their first points in this game. Vickers' extra point is up and good. And the Chargers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10.
Yellow, yellow. Let's go on, Eddie.
Right up the gut. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Throwing now out of the shotgun. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. Tackle made at the 47.
So much to like about that run, Case, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, it feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Play action, Mahomes. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a second-quarter lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chargers 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Set. 380. Yes. Baylor tight. Set.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. So it'll be second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second and 10. Herbert trying again. That's more with a catch out left. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
So third down and about a yard ahead as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment.
380.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Set. Delta. Set. What is it?
Herbert back to throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However brought, they do at least force this 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
No ball.
Get him.
They snap it to Herbert. Gets it downfield, on target to Gatson. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on fourth down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now Herbert again. Pass is caught by Lambert Smith. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Set. 380. Set.
It's Herbert once more. Short pass brought in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Set. Go.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Chargers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Lad McConkey with a touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Real cool. They be on their rap and pay the bills. Now I'm finished. Not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words.
They've set it downs for him from the 31.
Yellow. Where's that?
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Gets himself free. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking. He's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. And he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second and 10. Need something positive here. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. And Mahomes is going to dodge a hit with that slide after he picks up enough for the first down. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Forced out to his right. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Yellow. Hero 15. Let's go on. Attack.
Putting a receiver in motion. The second down throw for Mahomes. Smith pulls this one in along the sideline. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Third and long. They're going to throw. someone stepped in. It's intercepted. The LSU rookie with the pick. And the Chargers get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
The Chargers take over.
Third down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise,
they get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
He'll take over first.
I know he started to play as a defender.
25-yard line.
Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he made it obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Bison.
There's a dive up the middle. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive in the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he stopped cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat, break it off to an angle, break off, 1st down.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I think I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Gets him on the in route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Yellow.
Looking to throw Mahomes. Complete over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Yellow.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. The give now out of the shotgun. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Give him 8 on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains. That is one disheartening look on that defense.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow. There's a water. There's a...
Another carry for him. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. He'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's a Chiefs first down.
What a great sign to start the second half with this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Wide. 180. There's a...
They give it to him again. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. Didn't do it there.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Yellow. Right side.
Here's Mahomes now. That one's complete over the middle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw as you're about to get smacked.
Nickel look by the Chargers here, 3rd down.
Wide. 180.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. It's going to be complete to Smith on the check down. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1.
Yellow. There's a 180.
Looking to throw. Caught out wide. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, Carter, but it's still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Kansas City.
That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Yellow.
They'll try and punch it in. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that block.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Back to Smith. And he will find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
The Chiefs make it a 9-point advantage.
Harrison Butker.
Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs make it a 10-point ball game.
Chargers, 14. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Home the troops right. Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. As a man, it's Lambert Smith. And he'll get it up to the 44.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Chargers, first down.
Throwing on first is Herbert. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Going with a screen to Hampton. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 11. And the Chargers, first down.
Herbert on first down. It is caught left side. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Herbert to throw once more. Finds a man right side. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up second and 3 at the Chiefs' 18-yard line.
Now Herbert again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock. They decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity to look in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
To the air, Mahomes. Screen here for Smith. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
They'll come away happy getting that tackle, but on most run plays, it's a sign that it takes a good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Mahomes. He finds Smith here underneath. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Chiefs nearing their 6th win this season. Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Blitz coming, Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shaking off the pick quickly. Who's going to throw? Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it deep downfield. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. Complete here to Hampton. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
10 yards. That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hey, Ram. Hey, go Lion. Set.
Herbert throwing again. Ryan by Gadsden. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense set up for first and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. It's Herbert once more. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. Now a give on the counter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then